The reason I'm making this video is I wanted to just address different forms of cardio, especially for people who are heavier and wanting to lose weight. Hey, how is it going? Lee Hayward here. Right now I'm out for a bike ride. It is absolutely gorgeous. This is absolutely beautiful. This is Conception Bay, so this is about a half an hour from where I live. Just up along the old railway trail. So this is what I'm riding on, the gravel trail here. And this goes for basically right across the island, because back in the day, we used to have trains in Newfoundland. And then about 30 years ago, they took up the trains and they turned the old train track into a cross island trail. So it is the T Railway Trail, and it's awesome for bike riding. And like I say, I use my gravel bike right there. It is great for this. Really fast on these trails. I've been hitting some new personal records today, so having a lot of fun with it. And thankfully, even though it's absolutely beautiful, right now there are very few people out, so I've been able to get some good speeds out here. The reason I'm making this video is I wanted to just address different forms of cardio, especially for people who are heavier and wanting to lose weight. And cycling is by far my favorite form of cardio for doing just that. Here, let me take this off my head, get some air to the old melon there for a second. But the reason why I'm a big fan of cycling is because it's zero impact, no impact on the joints whatsoever. And a lot of people complain about joint pain, knee pain, ankle pain, and all that kind of stuff, especially if you're trying to run or even walking. I mean, there's impact with walking as well, not as much as running, obviously, but there's even impact with that. But with cycling, there's no impact. So it's very joint friendly and it's fun. I mean, I can go out for hours and it's just a lot of fun to go out bike riding, and I can burn a ton of calories, see a lot of scenery, and just have a lot of fun doing it, and the time flies by. So it's not like doing cardio in the gym where you're staring at the clock and spinning your wheels on the treadmill or whatever, and you're just like, oh, I can't wait for this to be done. When I get out on the bike, it's the complete opposite. I don't want it to be done. Like, time flies by because I'm having so much fun. So you can burn a ton of calories by doing it that way. Now, I know some people don't think that cycling is a hard workout. Like, I actually had one person email me just the other day, because I've been posting a lot of my cycling pictures because it's something that I'm really passionate about. And he was emailing me saying, well, why don't you jog? Like, why are you cycling? I mean, are you not going to burn enough calories cycling? That's total messed up thinking, because any form of cardio is going to burn fat. Any form of cardio is going to burn calories. And how many calories you burn all depends on how hard you push yourself. I mean, if you think cycling is too easy, you're just not cycling hard enough. Simple as that. I mean, you can push yourself all out. I mean, you can go for 100% max effort all out sprint. I mean, you can do that on a bike just the same as you can run flat out sprinting on your feet. Like, you can make this as easy or as hard as you want. So if you find that cycling is too easy, just cycle longer, cycle harder, push yourself, right? Don't always just have this casual little, Sunday stroll type of, oh, I'm just spinning my wheels, la-di-da-da-da-da. Oh, no, get down there, grind it, lean into it, put some effort into it, and you can burn a ton of calories. And one app that I just started using this summer, and I'm addicted to it, it's Strava. Now, I know if anybody's into hardcore cycling or running and all that, you've already heard of this, but I was just using the default app on my phone, the little Samsung health tracker app. That's what I was using to track my rides, but some friends of mine recommended I check out Strava. And the cool thing about Strava is you can track your own rides, and then you can set up segments where you're going to try and beat your own personal best, and you can also compare yourself to other people who ride those same rides, those same segments. So you can set up like a virtual competition that way. And one of the things that I've been really doing now lately is a lot of the rides around my local area, I've been focusing on trying to beat the other riders who do similar segments. And I've actually having a good day today. I've knocked out a few of those rides myself. So that's something that I recommend you check out. If you can use that for motivation. So now you just go out, first time through, just go ride. Next time through, try to beat your personal best. And then each time you ride, you can try and beat your personal best. And then you can take different segments or different parts of the segments and just work on self-improvement. And just like with weight training, where you try and beat your previous best, like let's say you lift 100 pounds for 10 reps today, well, you want to try and lift 100 pounds for 11 reps tomorrow, or 105 pounds for 10 reps, you know, you're having some sort of progressive overload. You can do the same thing with your cycle rides, right? You can have progressive overload built in there by riding harder, riding faster, riding longer, and you can just create that whole competition aspect there, even if it's a competition with yourself. And you can use it to help, you know, get in shape, burn a shit ton of calories, and have a lot of fun doing it. So that's what I've been doing, and I tell you, since I started doing that and actually just pushing myself on the rides and not just spinning my wheels, like I wasn't tracking my rides before. I was still doing a lot of riding, but I wasn't pushing it and I wasn't tracking it. But since I started tracking and actually pushing myself and now striving to hit personal bests each time, I've actually dropped several pounds of body fat without even trying. In fact, I'm actually eating more food because I'm burning more calories, and I'm getting leaner in the process. So I mean, how cool is that? Eat more, burn more, get leaner. So I've actually dropped several pounds this summer from riding, even though I'm eating a lot more food. So that's cool, right? Eat more, burn more, get leaner. I mean, how cool is that? I don't like the mentality that a lot of people take where they try to starve the weight off. Heck no, that's no fun. I'd rather eat more and burn more, right? That's the way to get lean. That's the way to improve your fitness, and that's the way to feel good, and it's sustainable, right? I mean, heck, I enjoy the diet where I get to eat more. That's the kind of diet that I want to stick with, not the one that I have to starve myself. And just to show you how many calories you can actually burn through cycling, on this particular ride where I shot this video, I was gone for 2.5 hours and I burned 2,150 calories. Now, of course, it's a calorie tracker, so it may have a margin of error, but still, when's the last time you went out and burned 2,000 calories in a single cardio session? I'm willing to bet that for most of the people watching this video, the answer is never, unless you're doing something like this, where you're going for long, hard cycle rides, or maybe you're doing some extreme endurance training. But for the average person who's in the gym, spinning their wheels, you know, their idea of cardio is doing 25 minutes at the end of a workout, like, you're not burning a lot of calories doing that. But getting out like this is where you can have some serious calorie burning and have a big impact on fat loss. I'm going to get ready, head on out for another ride now. But before I do, I'm going to show you a quick scene of the bay. We've got some guys out there. I don't know if you can see it or not in the distance. We've got some boats out there who are fishing. All right, cod fisheries open there now, so they're out catching some codfish. Like I say, it is absolutely gorgeous. Have yourself a great one. I will talk to you in my next video. Take care. Over and out.